Hello, everybody, and happy Friday. I'm doing this quick live because just an hour ago we have an amazing decision from a federal judge essentially restoring DACA, bringing back the deferred, this program, this amazing program, back into reality. So, as you know, I've been reporting a lot about DACA, what happened to this program since it was changed completely in September of 2017. New applicants couldn't file DACA anymore, and so there's been a lot of court challenges. We reported about the recent litigation in November, and so just today, the federal judge essentially said that the Wolf memo must be set aside, and new DACA applications can start from Monday. So we'll talk a little bit about this, what it means for other litigation. We know this has been a crazy week. I was going to do a video about the Labor Department, H-1Bs changes. A few other decisions that came about this week. So welcome. Let me know where you're joining here. I see a lot of you are here. I'll take a few questions as well since I'm on live right now. So if you stick with me a few minutes, I'll take your questions. So get ready. But again, the reason I came on live right now is to announce the federal judge's decision in the case of Batala versus Wolf, essentially saying that DHS secretary acted illegally by issuing that memo and a few other things that he did. The gist of it is that new DACA applications can start. They're supposed to update their website on Monday. The interesting thing about this is that, in fact, you know what? Let me see if we can share my screen here. I'll put me here, but you can see here, right here, you can see this is the actual decision, and the judge is actually saying that that the DHS must update their website, all their publications, to reflect that they're going to be taking new DACAs, and people that were filing DACA for 1 year based on the illegal decision of that secretary should be extended for 2 years. So this is crazy. This just came in, and once again, I wanted to share the good news with you guys right here. So yeah. So now, what does it mean? That means that you've seen there's been a few wins this week. So many cases were, essentially reversed, and it just tells you that this administration is essentially holding on its position, and everything is slipping away from them. So we'll see what happens. But let me take a few of your questions. I was just super excited, and I wanted to come on live. Let me know where you're tuning in as well. I'm curious to see what you hear on this Friday. Joanna is, Jacob, thank you for always being, thank you so much. Let me see. Let me see here. We've got people from Washington. We've got, let me see. I'll take a question. Saron, please can you tell us how long K1 visas take right now in USCIS? Right now they're taking about, in our experience, in our office, it's about 6 months with USCIS, more or less. I was just excited. I wanted to share with you the news. Maria Roscoe, when is DACA returning? So based on this, from what we know today, I mean, things may change, but apparently from Monday, they should be updating their websites, and people should be able to start filing for new DACA, first-time applicant. Now, the reason this is so powerful is because since September 2017, when this administration essentially killed new DACA applications, no new people. Remember, DACA applicants are so essential for this economy. So nobody could really file DACA since 2017, new ones. And then they changed the renewals a few months ago to only 1 year. So that means the people that, let's talk about who qualifies for DACA. So you should have been here in the US on June of 2007. You had to be here. If you came after 2007, you don't qualify for DACA. The second thing is you should have been out of status on June of 2012 when the program started. If you were in legal status in 2012, you can't do it. And then, finally, you need to be either in school or complete a GED program to qualify. You can also not have any misdemeanors or any DUIs to qualify for this program. So if you meet these requirements, you can apply for DACA. And then, of course, if you're watching this and you need our help, I'm going to post a link in the description of this video to allow you to qualify or have us help us for you to qualify. Let me see here. Vicella, can they do screening interview? I'm not sure what the question is here. AG, can I renew my fiance K1 from Brussels? I've been fighting with the people working there so long because they don't want to budge. So if your fiance visa expired, you should be able to contact the embassy. You don't have to restart again. And in fact, I'm going to post a video tomorrow explaining you guys what to do when the visa expired, when your application expired, what you have to do. You don't have to refile it from zero. There's a procedure you have to follow, and I did a video on that as well. Giselle from Canada, if you still remember me, of course I remember you. You're amazing. You're one of our most loyal followers. I have a question. I submitted my documents in April 2020. This is not impacted with the proclamation. No, it should not. I believe that you should be okay. I think I remember your case, though you should be fine. Santos, any news about 245I? I still have 2001 application pending. So if you are a beneficiary of Section 245I, it doesn't matter. It doesn't expire. So if you have another way to qualify for it today, by all means, you can use it. So yeah, I mean, excited. You guys are happy here. Good news. Absolutely. Now, but this is Brittany. How long does it take to accept your DACA application? So right now they are waiting. They're pending for a while. It's taking maybe 4 or 5 weeks to actually get a receipt. But it doesn't matter. Once you file and you qualify, I believe it's about 5 months for adjudication right now. And remember, the power of DACA is you get a work permit. It's a 2-year status. And we believe that under Biden, this program is going to become permanent. And eventually there's going to be a path for citizenship. But this is amazing, guys. This is a historic moment. And you can see how excited I am. But and I'm happy that you're here with me sharing this moment, because 120 of you here, and many of you are going to watch this recorded. And it's funny because I have so many people send me messages, and I did so many consultations there. Many of you are from YouTube, and you always tell me how much you like my videos, and this is this is what keeps me going. Like seeing you guys on live right now. Give me the hearts and the likes. Make sure that if you are here right now and you're not a subscriber, subscribe to our channel. Give us those likes. YouTube is going to share this video with more people just like you and share our channel information. And I'm super humbled by your support. I don't take it for granted that you give me the chance to be there for you to make this content. It's not easy. It's hard work. I have to make those videos every day and research and get the information. And as soon as we hear the news, I didn't even have a chance to change my workout clothes. I jumped in and I did this live for you guys. Monica is, I have an appointment with you and I still can't get to you. Please tell me how. Well, what you have to do, Monica, is right now you have to text 619-483-4549. If you already have an appointment, make sure that you let them know that you saw me on the YouTube live, and I will make sure that I'll be the one making the consultation, because we have several attorneys on staff. But because you saw me on the live, just make sure you text me and I'll give you a priority. And thank you for watching, Monica. I really appreciate it. Vincella, is immigration closed? My interview got canceled 4 times. If it's at the embassy, it's not because they're closed, because the embassies, they have their own procedures, and they choose sometimes to cancel interviews because they're not able to conduct those interviews. What you have to do is to stay in contact with the embassy to make sure that they will eventually reschedule your interview. So yeah, let me know if you have questions about those of you that are joining us right now. Breaking news: a federal judge, just announced today, a few hours ago, that DACA is back. He set aside the illegal memo of Secretary Wolf. He said that everything he did was illegal, and therefore DACA is back to its original form before 2017. New DACA applications can be filed. Advanced parole can be filed. Once again, if you were here in June 2007, you were undocumented, you came illegal, you were under the age of 31, you qualify for DACA, you should apply, and you will apply. So once again, I'll put my information in the description of this video. If you need our help to file your DACA or any other case, I'm here for you. And let me know in the comments what other videos you would like me to make. I'm always excited about making more videos. Well, once again, thanks a lot for watching. Happy Friday, major update. Subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you on the next video. There's another video coming up tomorrow. I think it's an embassy reopening update, so make sure you're not missing that video. All right. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you soon. All right, let's do this. Happy Friday. Thank you, guys.